This is gonna do me a, or maybe it just won't.
Do you have to turn it on?
Probably. I've been taught not to touch buttons, guys. This is very colorful, but it's also very confusing. You know what? It's fun. Same. Anyway, I can project. It's fine. Okay.
I'll ping somebody on it.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, that's not a power button. That's a detach button.
Please stop touching things. We're gonna get some. It's fine. Okay.
It's not working.
No, I know. We're getting somebody.
Okay.
It's okay.
I wouldn't get piped up except I wanted to play the Christmas music.
Too bad.
You could just sing.
I'm sorry. I like festivities too, but we're just kidding.
Where are we? Panels there?
Yeah.
Yes. Hi guys, how are you enjoying your Sunday? Is it Sunday? I think it's Sunday. It's Sunday? Thanks. I need confirmation and validation.
It's also January.
So welcome to the Ladybug and Noir panel. I am Noir, obviously.
I'm Ladybug, but you already knew that.
And out of character, you can call me Uptown.
I'm Eika Tsukiyomi.
And together we are SoulSisters Cosplay. We usually do Soul Eater panels, but
we're branching out.
We're branching out. We do other things, guys. It's great. All right. So you can address any and all questions to us in or out of character. Just address us accordingly. We will answer accordingly. Raise your hand. We will get to as many people as possible. We will start off with Q&A/Truth or Dare. This is a PG panel because it's a show for smools. So we must channel your inner smool. And
It's an hour and a half panel.
Yes, it's an hour and a half panel. Not PG things come later today. Hit me up. Okay. So yeah, who has questions? You had a hi.
Can you meow for us?
Right off the bat.
There we go.
You know, like I mentally prepared myself today that it might happen once, but I did not think for a second it was gonna be like the very first thing that came out of someone's mouth. So kudos for surprising me. You're one of them. Hi.
Come out here and do it.
Yeah. How has this happened to me? How do these memes follow me everywhere? Okay.
Because you're a meme-loving kitty.
Meme Lord.
That's true. Self-proclaimed and appointed meme lord. Okay. Who has other hands? Shoot them up. Give me anything. Oh, also, if you want to address us questions and like, don't worry about like the secret identity thing. If you've got a question that's like burning on you, you just have to get it off your chest. We'll answer you and then just magically brainwash ourselves. It's fine. We want to give you flexibility in what you can ask us. Try to keep it mostly humongous spoiler free or be vague if you can, because I don't know. Who here has actually watched all of what Miraculous has released? Oh, that's actually a pretty darn good number. Okay, there's like a few of you then that are kind of like, wait, what? What happened in that one episode with that one villain? What?
What?
So, for the most part, it sounds like you're pretty safe, but you know, use common sense. You're good. Okay.
And since it's now the new year, I think it's okay if we say that if you still haven't seen the Christmas special, you're going to have to accept the risk of small spoilers.
That's true.
And honestly, the Christmas special didn't really have any huge spoilers.
Not really.
No.
The Christmas special is it's pretty much, it can be like it's standalone.
It was very independent.
So, no worries there, really. Questions, truths, dares. Hello.
Ladybug, who are the other cats in the room? The Cheshire Cats or Chat Noir?
I missed the first half of the question, but
I think it was who are the better cats.
I picked this.
Who are the better cats?
It was who are the better cats in the room.
That's what I like to hear.
Oh, I mean, this one, yes, but don't let it get to your ego too much.
My what? What? I've been praised. I'm happy. Hello again.
Hi. Okay, so the new Miraculous has been revealed. do you guys like expect them to be allies or enemies?
Okay.
This is a tough one.
I'm gonna try and be vague in case people like to actually not look at the internet when it's dangerous. Like I can't say I was surprised by what the announcements were. Like I pretty much called it. I'm worried about them being able to balance the spotlights because I'm really worried about Noir getting stuffed in the background like he sometimes does, and he's my cat son, and I get insulted easily when that happens. But I mean, I trust Thomas Astrup to do the writing well to where that's not an issue. Hi, my savior.
That's all we had to do.
I don't want to talk about it. That's cool. Let's see, is this gonna...
Do I get to just do the whole panel like this now?
Okay, I'll use this if I start dying, which is probably inevitable. As for if they're gonna be like allies or enemies, I think I'm trying to be vague. The one that's already an ally in normal life, pretty sure we're not gonna have a problem with her. Other one, we know that's kind of complicated. I feel like
Whatever it is, I think it's going to be a lot more dynamic and complex than what we're fearing it will be. Because
probably.
I trust Hawk Daddy to keep things.
Me too. Like I think he'll make it work. I don't know how, but he'll think of something. I'm sure it'll be complicated. We'll see what happens. It's anybody's guess. I know, we're all really tired. It's pretty early
Right
for
here.
Sunday.
So like I've tried to find like the French version of Miraculous, and like it's super hard to find, and all I can find is like Korean, and I don't want to watch the English dub because it makes my ears bleed.
Say no more, I have you covered.
I want-
Everybody listen up.
I need to try and find the right
PSA,
version,
It's important.
and I can't find it.
We got you. We got
Now
you.
listen. There's a Tumblr blog. They're called Miraculous subs. So put Miraculous UBS. Search for them.
UBS
Yes,
In Tumblr?
Miraculous subs.
in Tumblr.
On Tumblr,
Okay.
find their blog. They have a link to a big Google spreadsheet. They have subtitled versions of English, Korean, and French. All episodes.
Do they have them in order?
Yes.
Yes, they
Okay.
do. That they do.
Order in, I believe the
Original French broadcast?
The original French broadcast order.
Yeah, pretty sure. I think that's how that works.
That's where I got all of my viewing.
Yeah, they're pretty reliable. So
YouTube is impossible to navigate, and they're cracking down on the copyrights over there really quickly.
So like even if you can find an episode in French on YouTube, it's probably going to be like almost twice as fast. Everyone's going to sound like chipmunks,
Yeah.
and that's just awkward for everyone.
If you're looking at these on an unorthodox media device, Google spreadsheet may not work. In which case, a substitute would be Kiss Cartoon.
They only have Korean though.
They do have some of the French episodes missing, yes.
They
but-
do. I know they do have French ones there,
Yes.
and I know that recently, like the whole series of Kiss fill in the blank websites kind of went down for a while. I think probably because of copyright, but they put them back up under slightly different URLs. So if you search for it, chances are it will pop up. It might just be a slightly different link than before. You gotta kind of pillage the internet for it a little bit, but it's there. I promise.
Spread the word, save a Miracular.
True.
Hi there, here we go again. This is always awkward every time it happens.
Are you having a bit of an identity crisis?
Yes, in more ways than one.
That's funny.
Yes.
Kind of hard to do with holding the camera. Were you purring earlier?
And if I was?
That's cute.
Oh, thanks. I'm sure nobody heard that.
Then how did I know?
I don't do that. What?
Just how cat-like are you?
Does anyone have a ball of yarn?
Love an animal.
Oh, I can see it.
Leave me alone. I'm subconscious. I can't help myself. Hi, you here in the front.
Uptown, did you eat your fruit snacks?
Ow. I was myself in the face with my phone. Slowly, I've been so busy that like getting through all of. I've gotten a lot of fruit snacks this weekend from like literally 4 different people, which is like weird and crazy to me.
And now you're gonna get more.
Probably. I even grabbed like a packet from my house this morning that I still haven't. Where did I put it? Oh yeah, I put it in my friend's backpack. I'll get it later. It's fine. Wait, I can't open things. Never mind. I'll just starve. Anyway, I'm getting to them. I promise.
How does every other cat open things? There you go.
Or you could just feed me.
No.
Do it.
Do it.
I'll
Do
think
it.
about it.
Just get back to me on that. Okay.
I mean, the odds that will happen at the next panel.
I mean, that's extremely
Yeah.
high. Like,
Yes.
Chat Noir, whenever you climb up a tree, do you get stuck?
Oh.
Now that would be amusing.
I do not. Excuse me. I can take care of myself. Thank you very much. I do
You
not
don't
get.
climb trees, or you don't get stuck.
I don't get stuck. I climbed a tree. Remember
Oh, that's true.
when we were at the zoo? That.
A brief incident.
Ooh. Yeah, no, I can climb trees, and like I have my staff, which extends and retracts, and so it's basically just like a perfect fireman's pole for me to go up and down wherever I want. So.
I heard that.
Sorry. Not this panel.
Yes.
Chat Noir, I thought cats always landed on their feet. So why did during the Christmas special, every time you fell, Ladybug had to save you?
Well, here's the thing. She didn't wait to see if I land on my feet. I would have. She was just so worried about my safety and well-being that she just.
You had to yell her name though. You
Maybe
yelled.
I like saying her name. Maybe, I don't know, it's kind of like music to my ears. What?
Part of being a good partner is never letting your partner hit the ground if you can help it.
That is so cool. True facts about life. Inspirational quotes with Ladybug.
Yes,
Hi,
you
this
with
is
the
awkward.
fox ears.
What's your theory about Adrian's mom?
Oh, I'm assuming this is out of character. Oh boy. I mean, to me personally, for me personally, like, if you really look at her face shape and the shape of her eyes and just her overall physique and everything, and if you look at the spoilers that were fortunately or unfortunately released at New York City Comic Con a while back with the extra screenshots of new Miraculous and everything like that. Spot the difference. It's not there. It looks, the Peacock Miraculous looks really, really like her, like almost to a T to me. So like that's my theory, probably her, but I think there's probably like some shady stuff going on there, because if you look at the artwork that they released of Dusu, which is the Peacock Kwame, I found it interesting that they made a special effort to display this Kwame when it's like enraged to the point where it's like scary looking. Like I feel like there's like some darker undertones there, or maybe something went wrong and like they've.
The concept art specifically specified that her
Dusu's tail shakes when she's
when
angry.
she's angry.
And like her eyes are like glowing red, like it's terrifying. It's like, I mean, she's cute, but yikes. So personally, that's probably my theory. I feel like she probably disappeared because of something having to do with that, of her, something going wrong with her Miraculous in some way, shape, or form.
There's some kind of deeper mythology going on with the Miraculous, I find, because Hawkmoth can't have been the first villain to ever appear in the world, because Miraculous have been
around for
humanity
centuries.
for centuries.
So,
Hawkmoth's just one thing.
right.
Something else is out there.
There's other stuff, because Hawkmoth isn't supposed to be a villain. It's just him
Right.
using his powers incorrectly. So There's other stuff out there, other mythological, magical things. You know, it's complicated. You be.
How do you feel seeing the bad guys watch your panel?
Bit of an out-of-body experience. It's awkward. Like I thought I was just like, we talked about this. I feel like we've been through that. There's like a whole row of you. We talked about this. Why are you here again?
Chloe is both acclimatized and not acclimatized at the same time in this room. I see at least 2 ladybugs.
Yeah.
Marinette is sitting back there. I'm here. The ladybugs are there.
I'm a ladybug.
Right.
Character.
Well, I was distracted. There's 2 of you. I'm in heaven again. I'm just happy.
And there's a male version of Marinette here too.
Would you look at that?
True. That's true. I can't say that. Anyway, that's for later tonight. Anyway, yes, you with the long hair.
Moving towards Ladybug. Have you ever witnessed or give Chat Noir catnip?
This came up on another panel and I still haven't done it. I haven't tried it yet.
You're not even a little curious.
Oh, I'm curious.
Well, now I'm just nervous.
Things just keep happening and I keep forgetting to, find some evil way of slipping it to you, but making sure that nothing bad goes wrong. Because what if a villain attacked Paris the exact same time he was, I don't know, either lying on his back with his feet in the air for 2 hours straight or running up the walls and hitting his head on the ceiling?
I'm curious too. Like whenever I'm like this, there's like other stuff happening and like I've got things to do, people to save, superheroes' job's never done. But I'm curious about what would happen. Like, does it affect me? Does it affect Flag?
Oh no.
Oh no. We're gonna talk later.
You're gonna have to put it in the camembert.
Talk later.
And what if clumsy me accidentally spilled the catnip on me? What would happen then?
Oh no.
That's
bad.
A lot would happen.
Wrong panel.
Wrong panel.
I didn't say anything. That's your fault. You take it wherever you're gonna take it.
put the catnip in the camembert.
Exactly. Yeah. And like
Gray hoodie all the way in the back.
So what's your, this is out of character, what's your theory on Hawkmoth's identity?
I laugh because people are so nice when they still call it a theory. That's so funny to me.
I understand all the people who say a certain someone is not Hawkmoth because they've got little bits of evidence here and there that the face shape is all wrong. What about this other guy who wears a purple scarf? And I'm like, okay, but what about everything else?
Everything
It's clear as afternoon.
And there's like a couple, it's like a little overcast, but like you can still see the whole sky. It's like, it's like today? Sure.
And let's face it, if it wasn't that certain man, it wouldn't be as interesting, would it?
Right. Like it's such a convenient and great plot point that like why would they not use it? And you have to think about this in perspective of like it is fortunately or unfortunately directed at smaller children as their target audience for the shows. And like that is such a good plot line to have in that perspective. Like the kids would be like, oh, plot twist. Whereas we're just like, duh. And like
But in a good way.
It makes so much sense. I can't see them not doing it. It makes sense to me. Hi, Flower Crown.
Chat Noir, how long does it take you to manicure your nails every day?
I mean, thankfully they're sort of, because of the magic of my suit, they're part of my gloves, which are part of everything else, which is a part of me. So like,
When you deacclimatize, do you file them off just to feel pretty?
I mean, models always gotta look good. That's why I'm always posing. Google Earth's always taking pictures.
though? I wonder. They always look perfect to me.
Doesn't everybody have to do that sometimes? He's still
I-
human.
I guess so. But,
Go get a mannequin.
yeah.
Yeah, I've got people for that. Photo shoots, they do that.
Periwinkle sleeve right here, and then my net.
Kind of back to the peacock Kwame thing.
Yes.
We've seen that they're all supposed to be heroes.
Yes.
And the Hawkmonth is definitely not using it correctly.
True facts.
So, something that I was thinking, and I guess I want your thoughts on this, is can the mental state and emotional state corrupt the Kwame somehow?
I think
That's a really good theory.
that's actually that's very possible. And like sort of on a tangent of that, it was either Thomas or it's Jeremy. It was either spoiler or no spoiler, man. They're polar opposites, but they both talk sometimes. They were sort of asked about something like this, and one of them did confirm that the Kwamis are very much like genies in the fact that they are a slave to the orders of their master, which is why Nuru, Hawkmoth's Kwami, is powerless to do anything against him. Like, Nuru doesn't want to be doing this as a job, but he has to. Because Hawkmoth's like, well, too bad, my motives are this, we're going to do it my way. And so, whatever mental state the Peacock Miraculous holder does have, I would not be surprised if that has a very big effect on what Dusu's able or not able to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, good thought. Marinette and then Nathaniel.
So both of you, do you wish there was more interaction between Marinette
Yes.
and Adrian and like this?
Yes.
I was really feeling like it was lacking.
And we were given a lot of promises about the Christmas special, and it was very sort of hyped up, and not all of those expectations were met because of time constraints of them recording it and producing it. So it did end up being a shorter special than we were originally promised, which is unfortunate, but at least we got it around the holidays. We got something to tide us up until the webisodes start coming out.
He didn't wear my scarf, and I didn't get to kiss him under the mistletoe.
The scarf thing, I was really hoping that that the whole scarf thing was going to be revisited because it's wintertime. It's the perfect time for this to happen. I thought it was so convenient when they didn't take the golden opportunity.
And then you transform and jump out your window without even putting winter clothes on.
I was emotional, okay? I just needed some time alone. I didn't.
Nathaniel and then you.
I'm a teenager with hormones. Hi.
We know that you can't take off your costume. It has to, you have to change out of it. But you have a zipper on your costume. Does that mean the zipper can't move?
I'm laughing at this because we were gonna address this later today too. Wrong for reasons. Anyway,
There is no canon explanation either way.
I can't say I personally tried. I haven't had a reason to move it at all while I'm working. No.
Adrian probably wishes he could do that just once.
Just to have, basically, just have it. I'm Shadewing here to save the day. Basically, that'd be pretty great. Or like in a bind of people just being like, of me coming, fake showers, of people coming in and like about to find out who I am. I could just like take the top part off and then Adrian's just like being worn underneath and I just pop my torso out. Hi, I'm here. I promise everything's fine. You don't suspect a thing. I wish, but I haven't tried anything. So.
Yes.
This was actually kind of a personal theory about Volpina, actually. I guess the thought that I had is that we saw that he is apparently able to mimic a Miraculous with acuminization.
Hawkmoth, that is.
What?
Hawkmoth can create like a fake Miraculous user. Yes.
But that's the thing that I wonder is if the real Volpina will still have the illusion powers. Because the illusion powers were more specific to what Leela was after.
That's very, very true as well, because Hawkmoth has to sort of define those. Like we assume that like when Hawkmoth creates the supervillain, he probably has to have some sort of idea or concept or design in mind when he creates that. Or else, like, how would he just be like, oh, you're having a bad day, here, have some evil powers and we'll spin the wheel of evil powers and see what it lands on. Or else that would be a disaster. But that's a good theory. I wonder if the actual Volpina will actually still have those powers or not, or if she'll have something different.
My theory is that she will, simply because there's a very strong association with illusions and trickery in general with foxes.
With foxes.
So anything else wouldn't make as much sense.
Right, and they're big on the sort of mythology of what those meanings and the symbolism behind those animals. They're big on that, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was the same. Yes, on here.
This is for both of you out of character.
Yes.
What is your reaction to Chad Noir singing in the Christmas special while looking at Marinette?
Your hat's falling off.
Yes.
He wants to have a warm, loving family. I just want to be loved, okay?
Oh.
It's been a while.
I had so many feelings. I had so many feelings. My cat, I just want my cat son to be happy.
The kitty is cold. Let him in and feed him.
Take in the strain, give him a blanket.
Let him sleep in front of the fire.
Give him warm hugs. Please. Emotions were my reaction. A lot of them. A surplus of emotions.
And I think it harkens back to that brief scene in the Animan episode when he was
looking at the family portrait when he actually went into the Duponchain's bakery and he saw that family photo and he was just like, oh, is that what a nice loving family looks like?
Oh.
That's
Hawk
so
Daddy
good.
confirmed that these were his thoughts.
Yep.
Because people
canon.
asked.
People were like, what did it mean when he was gazing so intently at this picture? Was he just looking at Marinette and being like, oh, is she cute though? Or was there some deeper meaning? And Hawk Daddy was just like, you know, just wondering what a loving family's like. No big deal. We're all just like, ow! My heart. So mean. Hi.
Did you ever tell, okay, this is for Adrian. Did you ever tell Marinette you gave her Christmas present away?
Okay, in my defense, there wasn't really time for that. I mean,
You did see her afterwards.
That's right. Okay, it wasn't the best time.
it wasn't the best time. I mean, we were all having a nice dinner, and I was kind of just happy that my father actually let me have friends over for once. Oh, that was so sort of. It was very out of character for him. And it was really sort of shocking, but I was really happy.
It was a Christmas miracle.
It was. I was really, really happy, and then. But he didn't want everybody like loitering after dinner so that everybody's leaving and I'm trying to say goodbye to everybody. And so I wasn't going to be like, hey, Marinette, before you go, I just wanted to tell you that really great Santa hat that you probably made for me. I gave it to some guy that may or may not just be a real Santa Claus or something. I'll probably never see him again in my life. No hard feelings.
I thought Santa had his own hat.
It's complicated. Things happen. There were kids on the street. They were rude. It's fine. That would have just been sensitive. It didn't come up.
I'm sure he had his reasons.
Yeah, I was trying to be nice. You know, he gave me hot chocolate. He deserved something.
And Camembert.
And can't. Well, that wasn't for me.
He thought it was.
Yeah. Yes.
What's your favorite ship in Miraculous that is not in the love sport?
Thank you. Okay. Thank you for specifying. Because people are like, what's your favorite ship in the love square? And I'm like, but they're all my children. They're all the same children. I want them to be the same true children. Favorite ship outside of Love Square? I mean, DJ Wi-Fi is pretty cute.
Yeah. I want to see more of that.
DJ Wi-Fi is pretty cute, right? It's adorable. There are other ships, but they're not as widely accepted as canon or close to canon. So like that's really the only one that really comes to my mind.
Maybe this is just me, but I don't know that we'll ever get this because I don't think it would add a whole lot to the plot that the kids would appreciate. Mm-hmm. But I want to see more of Gabriel Agreste and Mama Agreste.